Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about something that's a little intimidating for new programmers, a little bit of a barrier for entry, and that is the dreaded terminal or PowerShell, whatever you're using, depending on your system. Um, but I'm going to kind of talk through a little bit of what it is overall, and then kind of basic commands you need to know if you're going to be maneuvering around here using this to execute your code and etc. So really what it is just a text rather than a graphic file explorer, where you can also create new files, run code, um, edit other text files, do all kinds of stuff that you could do in this as well. And it's really not as intimidating as it might come off at first, because if you just open this up knowing nothing, if you're smart enough to type help, you can get some help on what's going on in there. If not, you're just going to sit here and be confused. But we'll go ahead and just go through some basics. So right off the bat, we're in our home directory here, the same one that we popped up in this folder. So if I type ls, which stands for list, it gives us the files that are in this folder. If I look here, yep, all the files right there. So something else we can do is we can add options. So ls tac a stands for all, and it'll show us these files with a period in front, which means that file is hidden in the file explorer. But you can still see them here, you can still edit them here, and do all that stuff. Another one that could come in handy sometimes, ls tac l. It'll show you permissions on all of the different files, the owner, when it was created, file size, stuff like that. So that's a good one. Clear just gets rid of everything that's on your screen and makes it a little bit easier to navigate. If you get a bunch of error messages like I normally do and want to just get rid of them, just type in clear. Another good one to know is CD. So if we do this, say we want to go to the downloads folder. CD stands for change directory. We'll go to downloads. Okay, so now we're in this folder. We can look, see there's different stuff here. If we go over to the file explorer, downloads, same stuff, different format. Now, if we want to go back to the downloads folder, we can just type cd ... and that'll take us back. And the reason why it's cd ... if we do an ls tac l, or sorry, ls tac a, you can see this period here denotes that this is the current directory, and this guy right here denotes the previous directory to the one we were in, because it's a period above the directory we're in. So that's why that's that cd ... take us back to whatever directory we're in. So one more thing, or one or two more quick little tidbits here. So if we're going to execute code in here, if it's just an executable file, we'll go into, I have one actually to demonstrate. Okay, if we go in here, ls, you see we have this Ghidra run. If we go in the file explorer, Ghidra, you can see this is an executable right here. So if we type in ..dash Ghidra run and click, it just starts our program just like it would clicking it from the file explorer. So that's kind of cool. You can do that. If you write your own code and compile it to an executable, you can do the same thing. If you're in Python, you use the classic, we do this all the time, Python 3 and the name of your file to run that. Let's free up some space here. Another important thing, sudo. Sudo in terminal, it's sudo, which I think stands for super user do. On some other platforms, it's root. But essentially what you're doing here is doing something, you'd use this if you're trying to do something that a normal user couldn't do. So you're trying to edit important files or download some software or something like that. And if you do, like, we'll do sudo ls, just for the sake of showing off what sudo does. You don't need sudo to do ls, but type in your password here, and then it'll allow you to do the action. So that's that. There are a bunch of other stuff that I could go into, a bunch of other commands, installing software from here and stuff like that. But really, if you do need to install some software, it's probably just best to just look it up. these are really the basics you need to kind of get around the terminal. I will show off my favorite terminal text editor, Vim. So here, you can just hop in. You can go in here and edit stuff. It is a little convoluted in the way you have to do the editing. You click I to start inserting, escape when you're done, quit. You have to type W to save. It's just a little convoluted. We'll probably make a video about that because it is a useful tool to just understand the basics of. But for now, I think that's all we're going to cover, just some basic terminal, how to go around and explore your computer through the terminal or through the shell. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something. I put up recently, I'm going to be sitting in the Discord while I'm doing just casually working on code or editing or stuff like that. So if you do have any questions or anything, join the Discord, hop in. I'll be in there quite a bit. So I hope to see you in there and have a chat with you. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time and have a good day.